Hey guys, we're coming to you today from Mount Hood, Oregon. We're on our way to our next contract. Our fourth one's going to be in Santa Clara, California. So today we'll talk about pay, because that's what most people seem to be most interested in. We've had a lot of questions about how much do PTs actually earn. A lot of people say they've searched everywhere and can't find it. So if this is the first video you're watching, then shame on you. But it is a good question, so we'll go over the details in this video. Based on our experience, I would say for most people who are working at a standard outpatient job and they're not a clinic director or anything else, they're probably going to make quite a bit more doing travel. So I actually calculated up the total amount more that we've earned since we started travel, and it's been about 54% more than we were making on our permanent jobs. And that's factoring in that on our permanent jobs we had PTO, and we don't have PTO now, and we're actually taking even more time off. We're going to take about 4 weeks off this year. So with taking 4 weeks off and averaging about $400 a month more on temporary housing, we're still going to make about 54% more than we had. Most of the contracts we've seen run between probably $1,500 and $1,700 per week, and that's take-home pay. So that's a big deal. Your pay is a lot higher because of tax-free benefits as a traveler. So you earn a lot more because you get stipends for your meals, for your housing, and for other basically just cost of living that help boost your salary quite a bit. So that's actually a huge part of your pay. That being said, we have seen some contracts as high as $2,100 a week, and I've heard of one up to $3,100 working at a federal prison. So there's all kinds of jobs. Our contracts have actually probably been lower than normal because we are very choosy. We travel as a pair, my wife and I, and we only take outpatient jobs if we can. And so we need 2 jobs together, and those both need to be outpatient. That basically screens out 90% of available jobs for us. So we really can't pick jobs based on salary. Also, outpatient jobs tend to pay probably less than all the other settings. So home health and SNF, from what I've seen, tend to pay quite a bit more. So if you are looking to do as a single traveler and make money, I mean, you could probably average quite a bit more. So our contracts weekly take home, I averaged up between us. We've averaged $1,580 per week as a single traveler. That's been our average take home per week. But you could probably do quite a bit better than that as a single traveler if you were looking to earn money as your primary objective for doing PT. Although I would definitely recommend not doing travel just for the money. I mean, there's a lot of other great benefits too, like getting to see the country and meet a lot of interesting people and just learn new ways of doing things. A lot of people are interested in doing travel to pay off their student loans. We've paid off, we figure, about $50,000 to $60,000 worth over our last 9 months of working travel PT, so you can definitely really pay down some student loans. The housing is a big part. We actually do unfurnished housing, and we do short-term contracts, so your housing can make a big difference. If you do furnished, you won't be able to pay it off as quickly. And some people do RVs and feel it's cheaper. I looked it up and it didn't seem like it would be compared to what we're doing. We can talk more about that in another video because that's another hot topic as far as traveling. Hopefully those numbers give you a pretty good idea of how much you might earn traveling. I'd say we're probably a pretty typical pair traveling, and as far as what we do is with our housing and everything else. We are probably more choosy than most, so like I said, it's a huge factor how you get your housing, where you go for jobs, what settings you work in, and how choosy you are. If you want to earn the max money possible, you could earn a lot more than us probably. If you're really choosy on location, then you probably can earn as much. We're pretty flexible on location so that we can get good jobs. That's probably our primary thing. So good luck to you guys, and enjoy traveling.